morning, Sri Lanka. We've got one more winner in the studio with us, and it's my duty, it's my privilege to say good morning and hello to the next guest on the show, Dr. Faiz Marika, who is a reigning current champion of academic leadership and accomplishment. A very good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you, Banu.
And good morning to the both of you once again.
Good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah.
Thanks, Banu.
Tell us your story.
From where to start, you know?
Exactly. There's a long way to go, but then from the moment that you decided to take part in the competition to the moment that you're here right now.
Yes.
Okay, like once in 1993, you know, I got the invitation to the TOYP. So then I was a guest, right? So then that time I think the Jaya was there. So it was amazed. So I thought one day I will get this one. So that's a long journey, you know, like.
Back in the day, you had the vision
had the vision
participating in such a show and then one day winning.
That's all.
Wow.
I think everybody has that little spark inside.
I think we need to have everyone. I think that's the bottom line. I think what we've learned so far is that we need to have a specific goal and an aim in life.
Exciting challenge.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It should be a dream, and you have to achieve it and your aim. You know, like you have to have the dream. Then, like with that time lapse, you have to gain it.
All right. So tell us about the award now.
It's, you know, lifetime achievement, to be honest. You know, like I was amazed, you know, when they were calling that I have achieved this TOYP.
So you got the call, is it?
Yeah, I got the call. You know, like I applied. Just, you know, I never thought, you know, I will get it. But due to the hard work, you know, and with good academic achievements, you know, finally I was the winner.
So tell us the emotion that went through your mind and your family exactly when you got that call and you answered, say hello, and then you got the great news.
It's very difficult to tell, you know, like no words.
I know.
You know, like no words, you know.
All right.
It's actually a long run. If I said, you know, like back of my this journey, there's some people, you know, like who was really helpful. So I want to mention like that Professor Harendra De Silva, you know, who helped a lot on this academic journey.
There have been so many people out there who gave a hand to you.
So please tell us about your academic experience. Where do you work currently? And
currently, I am working as the head of the department at the medical faculty of University of Rajarata.
Right. Okay. And so that is, what is your next step in your career? What is your next target?
You know, like being an academic, you know, the last dream to be a professor, you know, like.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed.
Did you have any childhood goals apart from this, to be someone, you know, the vision?
Yes, like Dr. Lasanta had two ambitions, so he achieved both. And what was yours?
I had, you know, like I thought to become a doctor initially, but I missed by 2 marks. You know?
Okay.
Oh,
but now I'm working at the head of the department. So
exactly.
And if you have a, you know, like aim that you can achieve, you know, like I have been to, you know, John Hopkins USA and the Harvard, right? So those are the world leading universities, you know, like I just dreamt, right? But throughout, you know, working hard to achieve that, I have achieved it.
So everybody agrees with the fact that there is success actually holds 1% of inspiration and 99% of perspiration.
Yeah, I agree, you know, like totally agree.
All right. We still have the JCI Senator and Project Chairman of TOYP, Mr. Khalilur Rahman here. So, sir, why don't you tell us about Dr. Faiz's victory? What do you feel about that? And tell us about a little bit about his accomplishment and the category.
Yeah, his category is the business academic leadership. Sorry, academic leadership. Yeah, this is again, but that's what I'm saying. Now, people who have been here, they have the inspiration. If people doesn't have an inspiration, they'll be just a dormant, and you had to. You have the fire in yourself, and you try to get it, you know, to get the real passion and towards it. So now he said about 1993, and he was there, and that itself has been inspired him.
Yes.
So he got the challenge, and the exciting challenge that he was, as he said, you know, he was focused, and he wants to running for that award, and he has done his preparation from 1993, almost 9 years. And he worked hard, and so when you have this is the organization JC's give. That's what I said again.
Yes.
And this is the organization in the world, and people who have been in this organization will really know. As I said, there where you do mistakes and learn out of it, And I should not say it, but I just call it for myself. It's my personal purview. I call it a selfish organization, where you go and get what you want.
Yes.
And a lot
But
of
for all the right reasons.
Yes,
Yes.
selfish
All the right
organization, but very, very beneficial to
and there is a
society.
lot of opportunities around. You see, now we have a conference. We have 4 international conferences: the Asia Pacific, Africa and Middle East, Europe, and American conference.
Does this happen annually? sir?
Annually. It has been there for the last from 1944, and then we have a One World Congress, and there is only, you see, the bond and the brotherhood, and that, you see, you don't have a discrimination. You work because, you see, we are really works on. We said the brotherhood transcends the sovereignty of nations.
Yes.
So every members work towards it, and every member gets an opportunity to lead.
Yes.
Now, the last year we had the project chair, and we'll have another project chair next year. So he have to lead, and then again the national presidents in Sri Lanka, that keeps on changing. Now I'm the national president candidate for the next year, and the national president elect. So, and also you only have it for 1 year. You can't switch at the same position the next year. So
Right.
they are and also this is the only organization who follows the correct parliamentary procedure and the correct meeting procedures. And we have, it is accordingly, it is done in Sri
very
Lanka.
strict and it's according.
Every meeting there is a procedure that has been done. And it is the organizations give opportunities. And we are the organization who teach from the young, the time the member joins at the age of 18, how to plan a project. The 6 steps of the project planning. And the trainers, now we see Stephen Covey and Dr. Maxwell and all those prominent trainers in the world. And even in Sri Lanka we said today what I am today because this organization.
I think for anyone to enter a competition like this to begin with, you need to analyze and have a SWOT analysis for your own to kind of understand where your strengths and weaknesses, the opportunities that you can have, and the threats also that you have. Now, since you've specialized in the theme of leadership, where do you as a person, as an individual, think about the leadership qualities of the other organizations in the country? Do you see something positive, or your thoughts?
I think it's positive, like I have seen the JCI is, they will select the best among the best, right? And there's no bias. So,
thank you.
right,
So it's a very neutral,
the neutral,
unbiased organization. And doctor, you also mentioned that before the show began, actually, you mentioned to me that you're a molecular biologist.
yes.
Could you tell us about your work a little bit?
I used to work with the genes, and I want to tell you one thing, that work which I was done at Hopkins and Harvard, it was published in Science and Nature. That is the world's best journals, right? So,
Wow.
And beyond that, I speak 5 languages.
Whoa, what are they?
What
What are
language
they?
do you speak?
I used to speak Chinese,
Okay.
English, Sinhalese, Tamil, and Arabic.
Very
Wow.
nice.
And
Very
and
nice.
impressively, like first time in Sri Lanka, I have produced a dictionary in Chinese, Sinhalese, and English.
Wow.
Right.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Maybe on a next one of the future episodes we can have the dictionary as well.
Yes.
Probably,
Episode.
We should.
We should.
We
Yeah.
definitely should. That's an honor. It's a really big honor to have you here, Dr. Faiz.
Thanks.
Really. Bala?
Definitely. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment to begin with. I mean, 5 languages, it's like a miracle for me.
And all kudos
Yeah.
to JCI for choosing people like this and giving them such brilliant awards.
Exactly. So how has the journey been so far? I know that it has been overwhelming and it has been so much full of surprises. Is there any specific moment that you would like to turn back and say, you know what, if this was not the moment,
Okay.
I wouldn't have been here. A turning point.
Okay, now the turning point in my life is, like soon after I finished my first degree, I got a fellowship at Sheffield University in UK. At the same time, like I got a scholarship from Nanjing University in China. So first I went to Sheffield, then I thought, like better to do a sandwich type of PhD. So then I transferred from Sheffield to the Nanjing, so that is the turning point of in my life.
And that opened up so many
True,
opportunities. And wow, that's amazing. How do you get into such decisions? So sometimes, when you're an academic, it's very common to be indecisive. I've noticed that. So how do you, what is the motivation? How can you inspire the young people out there, doctor, to be decisive, to make sure what you want to do and aim for it?
I think best thing is, like you have to do something new, innovative.
Innovative.
Innovative, right? Which other people have not done. Like
Okay.
we always Sri Lankans feel, like to get a degree from UK is the best, right? So, but I don't think so. So I did bit different. Which
Why
makes
not
all,
China?
why not China, like.
Yes.
So a little bit of originality and authenticity and going in your path
Mhm.
cuts the way, man. Cuts
And
a
that's
real
very good
deal.
inspiration. And I mean, if you want
Yeah.
to decide between two things, decide on what's different.
Exactly. And do you believe in going by your instincts? I know it does come from experience as well,
Yeah.
just as Anupama pointed out.
Yeah.
But do you believe in, getting it through experience and then going by your gut feeling and saying, you know what, this is a real deal, I want to do this?
It's with the gut feelings race, right? If you think positively and if you think that you can do it, like, so don't think about the others, like you just follow what your mind says, right? So you can achieve finally,
What do you think about the upcoming award ceremony? Couple of days away?
Like I'm just wondering, always, like, to be honest, like last couple of days I was searching who are the winners, like, right?
Not really.
Not really.
I was searching in the net, like not a single person had mentioned their names, right?
Yeah.
It's strictly undercover. is it?
Undercover.
Yeah.
It will be, because only about 2-3 days before we will get a declaration signed. And
So
on
you
the
all
time-
don't reveal any of the judges as well, is it?
No. I mean, judges will be revealed on the day of the the ceremony.
judgment. Yes.
Yeah, because the judge will be reading his reports.
Okay.
There will be a head of judging panel. So he's a professor, so he will reveal that's how the judgment went, what are the categories, and he's the one who will announce the winners on the judging day. And also, I'll take this opportunity to tell them, JCI again is one of the largest youth organization in the world, and is the organization we were working towards active citizenship and to create positive change in the young people and to make the real changes among the society as well. So I invite, if they are members between 18 to 40, they can join this organization,
Yes.
and definitely they'll enjoy. I mean, there is internet, because there are a lot of opportunities. Because of what I am today here is because of this. There's opportunity that I
And to top that, there are so many people out there. You and I know Anupama because we represent the youth, obviously.
yes.
There are so many people out there who are afraid to take the next step in life and that they don't like to. Not that they don't like to, just rephrasing it, they're
Maybe,
nervous.
and there's a lot of fear, I think.
Exactly, and
Because of
they really
pressures.
don't feel like going on to the next step. They're not
Yeah.
willing to, let that button go, to
Yeah.
press the green light.
No, what I feel is, here I want to pinpoint, people are inside the frame, like
Exactly.
they never think
Inside the
outside the
box.
frame, inside the box, right?
But if you really think there wasn't a box in the first place, then I think you're
Exactly.
Hold on,
I
right?
think Banu was very right when he said that, because youth these days are pressurized. I think there's a lot of social pressure, basically mainly because of economical problems, educational problems and all that. But looking at inspirational people like you, I think watching today's show, young people out there might get very inspired and willing to take that first step.
and they keeps on. I have to just share one thing. Now, we had the winner this year, and who was applied. This is 6 times he has applied for this award, and he won it. So he has never given up. And each year he was adding it on. I saw, because I have seen him.
Yeah, Winston Churchill said, never give up.
He has not given up.
Yeah.
That's
So
a
this
very
is-
good example of perseverance, I guess. Yeah.
And failures are obviously the pillars of success. I think
Yes.
you need to work hard and lay your ground no matter what. I think
Yeah.
we did encode a message. I hope you decoded it pretty well.
Yes,
on Good
young
Morning
people
Sri
out
Lanka.
there.
and adding to it, the failure is always an event, not a person.
No, I want
Exactly.
to point one thing, like what you said, 6, always young people, they have to think you can't achieve in one single step. So better failure, and you can achieve.
Yeah.
It's a
achievement.
zigzag ladder.
That's what, exactly, like.
All right. So thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here on Good Morning
Thank
Sri
you so
Lanka.
much.
Thank
It's
you
once
very
again-
much for the
Thanks,
opportunity. The TV, Anupama, and
It was our privilege to have you here, actually.
It's our pleasure, absolutely. So thank you so much for joining us as well. You at home, you can join us on our Facebook fan page. Just as usual, it's www.facebook.com/Good Morning Sri Lanka. And if you want to win MTV merchandise, well, email to us on mtvsports@maharaja.lk. Here's wishing you a perfect day in time to come. Good day.